What's the most controversial thing most agents won't tell you about when you're selling your home? Christi and I aren't afraid to tell you on this week's Team Tuesday.
Hi, I'm Christi and this is Jen Taylor. Jen, have you ever had a person tell you that they were frustrated because their home just isn't selling? Someone you know, or maybe even one of your own clients?
Oh yeah, it can be heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And you know, when people put so much emotional energy into the process and you tell them what's happening and then nothing happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And here's what really gets me. They often think about just giving up entirely. But here's something that I think every homeowner needs to know.
What's that?
According to REALTORS data, over 70% of homeowners who switch agents after an expired listing actually sell their house the second time around.
70%, that's a big number. What about those who stick with the same agent?
Only 50%. It's literally like a coin toss at that point.
Right. So what's really going wrong when houses don't sell the first time? It's a question.
Well, it usually comes down to four main issues. First, and this is the big one, of course, pricing.
Always.
With these higher mortgage rates, buyers are being so much pickier. Even a house that's slightly overpriced gets completely overlooked.
Right, and once the listing does go stale, it's really hard to bring that momentum back, right?
Momentum is important.
Yeah.
The second issue, presentation. You only get one shot at that first impression. If the photos don't pop, if it's not staged well, or if there are little things like scuffed walls or outdated fixtures.
Right. Buyers just scroll right on past it. They might not even schedule a showing for that reason.
And then there's exposure. Too many agents still think that they can just throw up some generic photos online and call it marketing.
Oh, it's pitiful. I know. That doesn't work anymore. Today's buyers expect more. They expect targeted digital marketing. They expect social media campaigns. As we know, professional video content is so important. They expect the whole package.
They expect it and they deserve it.
And they deserve it.
The fourth issue, this one's tough. Sellers who aren't willing to negotiate.
And that is a tough one. In this market, you have to be flexible on things like closing costs, inspection repairs, and other concessions to get the deal done, to get it across the...
And here's the thing, home values have increased nationally by over 55% in the last 5 years, so most sellers have room to work with the buyers without hurting their bottom line.
Yeah, so what would you recommend a homeowner do in this situation?
Well, same house, different strategy, completely different results. We need to analyze recent sales, make sure the pricing hits the sweet spot, maybe even price just below market value to create competition.
Yep, I would agree. Walk through the house with fresh eyes, see what might need updating or staging. Sometimes it's as simple as new paint or taking down old drapes.
Yeah, we create a real marketing plan, not just hoping it sells online, but actively getting in front of the right buyers at the right time.
That's right, and be ready to negotiate creatively to help get buyers across the finish line.
And you know what's interesting? REALTORS also found that only 1 in 3 homeowners with expired listings actually make the change to a different agent.
Wow. So most people either give up or repeat the same mistakes.
Yeah, unfortunately. But it doesn't have to be that way,
It doesn't have to be that way.
Doesn't have to be that way.
No, if your listing has expired, you don't need to give up hope. You just need a better plan and maybe a better partner.
Yeah, that 70% success rate for homeowners who switch agents, that's not luck, that's strategy.
Strategy. If you're ready for a proven approach that actually works, let's talk about what we can do to do differently this time with Christi Reece Group.
Yeah, give us a call, 970-589-7700, and we can get you back on track.
Yep. Thanks for joining us for this week's Team Tuesday.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.